Elon Musk has been promoting Tesla's upcoming Investor Day for quite some time, even going so far as to say that it would be the most exciting day in the company's history. We'll explain why this background might be a slight message to the breakthrough technology Tesla will announce on its Battery Day in this video. Fried Lambert, who writes for Electric, recently did a reverse Google search on Tesla's battery background. The results were fascinating because it revealed that the image was similar to silicone nanowires, a battery technology with tremendous potential for improving performance. Amprius is one of the primary developers of this technology. Amprius, which is conveniently located right next to Tesla's Fremont building, and this building located at Fremont, Tesla, has been testing a pilot production line that is manufacturing its new battery. We haven't seen any confirmed ties, but between Amprius and Tesla, but a partnership would make a lot of sense, given the location in the background of Tesla's Battery Day sign-up page. Either way, Tesla's leak of its silicon nanowire battery is extremely exciting for many different reasons. Amprius battery breakthrough. Amprius begins its presentation of its silicon battery technology with a bold but forceful claim. Why is battery technology moving at such a sluggish pace? We've seen CPUs advanced 15 times in the last few years. Hard disk capacity has risen almost tenfold, and memory capacity has increased by eightfold, while battery density has only improved by twofold. Finally, all of this boils down to the reality that batteries have yet to see a technical breakthrough. Lithium-ion batteries are fantastic. They've been used to store energy for many years. However, according to Amprius, this technology has reached its limit because electronics have improved exponentially as a result of evolving manufacturing technology, and batteries must do the same by switching up the chemistry. The main reason why lithium-ion batteries have been limited in energy density is because the anode capacity does not have enough storage. A brief summary. The anode and cathode are two different sides of the battery that charge and discharge energy by transferring energy to one another. The problem with lithium-ion batteries is that there isn't enough capacity in the anode carbon, which is stored in the form of graphite, and lithium-ion batteries can only store around 350 milliamp-hours per gram, which is sufficient for many applications in the real world. Because silicon heats up considerably when a battery is charged, silicon batteries have yet to be launched. This is where Amprius's nanowire technology comes into play. Nanotech Batteries. Nano, by definition, is a factor of 10 to the power of -9, a number so small that we'd typically see it count as 0 in 2007 by thinning out the silicone anode so small that it is 1,000 times smaller than the thickness of paper. Stanford researchers were able to prevent the silicone anode from swelling up and breaking down after the researchers found this Amprius was created. Since the research report, Amprius has been improving the silicon nanowire battery for years and may be on the verge of a commercial reveal today. Amprius nanowire batteries have shown incredible results. One of the primary benefits is the high conductivity and connectivity. Amprius's battery has no tabs whatsoever.
A sustainable energy is going to be lower cost, not higher cost, than fossil fuels.
The second advantage is a longer lifespan. This battery, according to Amprius, has exhibited quote-unquote outstanding cycle life, which connects to the fact that Elon has been hinting about a million-mile battery. Having a longer battery life would allow for longer-lasting cars, especially longer-lasting robo-taxis. When the Cybertruck was first unveiled, many people were taken aback by the strange design, but the true groundbreaking aspect of the vehicle was the tough material used. Because the Cybertruck is made of stainless steel, it will last for decades without anyone noticing that it has aged significantly. Imagine driving around in your 10-year-old Cybertruck next to a brand new one, both of which look the identical and have traveled millions of miles. Finally, the battery in the Amprius allows electric vehicles to survive a long period while maintaining a good driving range. The final benefit that we're sure many of you were expecting is energy density. With the highest energy density in the world, Amprius's batteries are set to revolutionize the world as you know it. Amprius estimates that its batteries have an energy density of 500 watt-hours per kilogram, far higher than any battery on the market right now. To put this in perspective, imagine having your cell phone last twice as long as it does now. Many of us don't require 700 miles of range on an electric vehicle because we only commute 50 to 200 miles each day. As a result, Tesla will be able to reduce the battery capacity to retain the range at 300 to 400 miles, lowering battery prices significantly.
Volume vehicle for Tesla, and we're seeing right now, at least in North America, there's no demand issue whatsoever.
With all these three key benefits, it's difficult to imagine Tesla ignoring the battery the entire time when the company is only a few hundred feet away from the Fremont factory. Now that we've covered this exciting battery and all of its benefits that come with it, we need to look at the potential applications. According to Amprius, the battery will allow for improved electric vehicles, aircraft, drones, and other technologies. Vertical takeoff and landing aircraft require an energy density of 400 watt-hours per kilogram, according to Jeff Don, Tesla's battery research partner. But Amprius's battery has an energy density of 500 watt-hours per kilogram. Believe it or not, the technology is ready for supersonic flight. Imagine the impact this technology would have on drones. Today, drones serve a variety of commercial and entertainment purposes. However, the fact that many drones only last 60 minutes and require hours of charging is extremely inconvenient. With Amprius's battery, drones would have the ability to fly for hours at a time. Last but not least, satellites are a technology that Amprius believes it can impact, but not all satellites. For example, Amprius sees the potential to increase the battery lifetime and density of high-altitude pseudo-satellites, which are basically high-flying drones that can fly in the atmosphere for months using wind to their advantage when equipped with solar panels. Why an Amprius-Tesla collaboration is possible. We don't have any confirmation on the Amprius and Tesla cooperation, but given a few indications, it looks plausible. For example, Amprius claims to have finished its high-volume anode production equipment in 2016. Tesla began its pilot manufacturing line in its Fremont facility barely 3 years later. The fact that the two businesses are positioned immediately next to each other, Tesla's building is at 901 Page Avenue in Fremont, California, while Amprius is at 1180 Page Avenue, is another indication pointing to a cooperation. The fact that these two structures are so technologically and geographically linked suggests a probable collaboration. Last but not least, only a year ago, Tesla recruited an engineering operations manager at Amprius. Yi-Lei Chow, who has worked at Amprius for over 8 years, joined Tesla 1 year ago to work as a manager, but that's not the important part. While Yi-Lei Chow was working at Tesla, he gave a LinkedIn recommendation to one of his former employees, stating that she was responsible for many critical tasks that he completed effectively and in a timely manner, and that she maintained an important role. Following that, anode certification for high-volume production was established. Yi-Lei quit Amprius to work at Tesla as a quote-unquote manager. Elaine appears to be a manager of Tesla's pilot production line and oversees the cooperation between Tesla and Amprius, in our opinion. Keep in mind that Yi-Lei said all of this while working at Tesla, and less than 3 months before Tesla officially revealed the manufacturing of a stream on a pilot assembly line. The connection made here might be exactly what we're searching for, but we don't have any confirmation at the moment. Anyway guys, here's where we're going to end the video. Let me know what you think about Tesla's Nanotech battery, and whether you think Tesla will unveil a partnership with Amprius on Tesla's Battery Investor Day. Tell your relatives and friends about it as well. We'd love to hear your opinions, so please share them in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Take care.